So this is a super special series session for listening. Today we are going to have the first session. Yes. Yes. Larai, Maimuna, Marinang, Sajan, very good. So this is a very special series.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Ashwini, I need a favor from you. Sorry, your time is up, but I need a favor. I have sent 3 messages. Okay, post in all the groups, please, if you don't mind. Can you?
Oh, okay, sure, sir. Yeah, yeah.
Can you?
Yeah,
Can you?
definitely.
I'm sorry, your time is finished, but I'm sorry, I started just now. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay, sir.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Okay,
Please,
yeah.
please. Yeah. So make the notes. This is a very important session. Apply this session to all the part C's and all the tests. Don't think that this is just for this one. I'm going to give you the very essence of each and everything. Yes, we have a new student registered for us, Dr. Maimuna from Pakistan. She has registered today. So, right. There is only one last place for doctors now. Next, if anybody is interested, you can get in touch with me. Right. Yeah. So we are going to have this session, and this is suicide prevention. Suicide prevention. Bear with me. Bear with me. These are the secrets which I'm going to tell you now. Secrets. Organize pages, part C, 1, 2. Yeah. Extract. File, save as. Okay. Mhm. Suicide prevention, Mary Todd, part C1, JAS, Suggestion Series, LT, listening test 25. Yeah. Listening lecture. Fine. PDF. Okay. So, file open, not this. Yes, those who are watching on the YouTube, you can join the session on Zoom if you want. You're welcome to join, because this is a very important session. If you're interested, just write in the comment section and I'll post the link there so that you can join the Zoom. So mention, give your comments on the YouTube, there, live chat. Okay, you can share. Anyone interested, you can say yes. Comments here. Yeah, your valuable comments, please. If anybody is interested, you can tell me. This is a free session I'm giving on Zoom. If you're interested, those 3 people who are watching on YouTube, you can just message there so that I'll send you the link. Yes. Fine. Yes. Good evening, Mira. So, yeah. Right. Now, listening, part C. Listening, part C. Yes. File, save as, C drive. Oh, I forgot. Somebody gave me the name of a technician and I forgot. I forgot to call them. Crazy. Yeah. If anybody is there, I inquired. So somebody gave me some very special person's number and I had to check it out. So much I have to note down. I forget again. Yeah. So computer specialist, software, technician, referred by a student, referred by a student, or interview. Okay. Yeah. I was just about to announce again, and I forgot. I needed somebody, so I remembered that somebody called me and gave me a number, and I lost. I forgot. Sorry. Yeah. So here it is. OET regular routines, 12, 8th December, listening part C. What is that? I want to see all PDFs. Yeah. Yes, that's it. Then PowerPoint presentation. Yeah. So I saved it. Suicide prevention, Mary Todd. Yeah, that's fine. Do you want to replace Mary Todd already present here? Mary Todd, no, this is ongoing. Slides. Yeah. Right. Yes. So get ready, students. We are going beyond expectations. Every day should be special. Everything should be special. Everything, whatever you do, it should be special. If you feel that you are special, beyond reason, you have to work hard. You have to improve. When you're ready, I'm there for you. To whatever extent you want support, I'm there for you. Only the thing is, your seriousness is on demand. Yes. Suicide prevention by Mary Todd. Suicide prevention by Mary Todd. Now, imagine how the style will be there. Imagine how the style will be there. So Mary Todd is a social researcher. Suicide Prevention by Mary Todd. Fine. So now here there is a problem. I'm going to essence. I'm starting the lecture. So this is not listening something and writing. Before the listening starts, how your impact should be there. That is what I'm going to tell you. Okay, it's very important. So you are mentally making yourself ready. Otherwise, you'll be a mental patient afterwards. When the listening comes, you'll be nowhere. You'll be a nomad, not knowing what you are going to do. Transformation. Okay, transform yourself. What you're expecting there is more important. What you're expecting is more important. That's very, very essential. So suicide prevention, Mary Todd. Listening test. Now in the listening test, you will have some set of norms that you have to follow. How many students are there? 12 students. Okay, 10 members. Right. I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay. I'm going to ask you. See, there is something called crow. We have to learn the crow mentality. Crow has this wonderful feeling of association of what is called herdism. Herd, H-E-R-D, herd, or groupism. One crow finds meatballs, it will call all the crows. But here you have meatballs and nobody is bothered to call our friends. I feel very sad. I'm giving you freely. You are not paying for this wisdom, okay? Wisdom is found free in the world. You're only paying for my services. Don't think that this knowledge is just for you. Knowledge is for everyone. Okay, let them also come. Let them also learn. Let them also join the session. At least they will know something different. We are not going to give them every day. But when I'm giving freely, you can send to your friends. Learn from the animals. Learn from the animals. Animals are there as an example to teach us a number of things. We say he is cunning as a wolf. That means cunning nature, wolf. That means we should not be cunning like a wolf. A lot of things are there. Yes. Lamb, L-A-M-B, lamb. Mild as a lamb. Gentle as a lamb. So we have to learn all these things. So, invite your friends. Give. Openly give. I'm giving you the power to. Okay? I'm giving the power to send this message to everyone. People don't know something is happening. Okay, ants, if one ant sees some sugar somewhere, it will go and call all the ants will come and everything will come in a line. But here, no line, no queue. Send them in, people. See, yesterday, what is this girl's name? Maimuna, Dr. Maimuna from Pakistan. She just came and now today she's learned that something difference is there. She said she came and joined the course. Like that one, they will something somehow benefited. benefited. People will be benefited. So pass on the information. It's a blessing. So she told, somebody gave me this link, somebody told me, some students, I don't know which student, she helped me. So she messaged me. I think Larai or Rubina or somebody, she helped her. I don't remember exactly, but she told me, sir, they helped me. They messaged me like that. They invited me through link. So that's why I came. I came to know I'm attending. So pass on so that others also will learn. I'm giving you freely, many people. So why don't you give to others when I'm giving free sessions? Please do that. Please do that. Pay me back in the same coin. I'm giving you something free. Bring someone free here. That's it. Giving back in the same coin. What do you mean by giving back in the same coin? For example, if somebody does a tit, others will do tat like that one. So tit for tat, for example, giving back in the same coin. You did something injustice to me, so I will do the same injustice to you. Like that one. You punished me, I'll punish you. You slapped me, I'll slap you. This is wild justice. Wild justice. Not a divine justice. God says forgive. Somebody is doing harm to you, forgive. Like that. So somebody is doing harm for you, you forgive them like that. So this is eye for an eye, hand for a hand, like that. This is called tit for tat. Give back in the same coin is like, what you did to me, I will do for you. But in the good, in the good sense, positive sense, constructive sense. I'm teaching you an idiom here. Because we are not idiots. We have to learn all these things. We have to be wise enough. Otherwise, we'll be ignorant. We'll be ignorant. We'll not learn. Give back in the same coin. Means give it. You can see my love towards you. Where is your love towards me? Give them everyone freely. We have 100 places, but not even 100 places are filled every day. Why? 15 places are empty. I'm cooking food for all the 100 people here, but only 15, 20 people are there. What about the rest? I should throw that food to somebody else on the streets. Give them freely. Instead of throwing it out, give them somebody, call them, invite them, just ask them, my dear friend, I love you. I want you to attend this session. See, with great difficulty, somehow I found this stupid Simon sir. So why not you come and attend his class? Crazy fellow, Simon sir. Yes, come on, get it out. I love teaching. I love teaching. It's my passion. It's my passion. Whenever I want to do something, I want to do it perfectly fine. There should not be even a small blemish on its side. It should be perfection accomplished. There should not be even a single flaw for somebody to point at it. That's the name of the game. It should be the best, always the first, not next to somebody else. It should be a leader, never a follower. A difference. Stand in the gap between the person who is suffering and the success. It should be a bridge between these two things. Stand in the gap. Write down, stand in the gap. What does the stand in the gap mean? Pay back in the same coin means what? So all these are idioms. They will come in the OET reading. You learn all these things. So whenever I'm teaching you something, everything is there, right? Yeah. So right. Now here, this is the question. Bear with me. If you don't have time, then I am not the person for you. You should have the time. Because everyone teaches, they directly go into the questions, but I'm going to a different path. You should know everything about a particular thing before you jump into it. Okay? Before you jump into it. How depth is the water? You're jumping from high, you'll go deep inside. If deeper down, there are boulders, means huge rocks. You'll break your bones. You should know the depth of it. If you don't know the depth of it, and you jump from a high cliff, and then you fall down and you break your bones, you crazy fool. Yes, a person who is going to break his bones is nothing but a crazy fool. He doesn't understand what he's doing. So you should know well in advance what you're going to do. You should be a fully charged battery, not half filled. Your weapon should be ready when you're going to warfare. Now, let me show you here. This is part C. In this part of the test, you'll hear two different extracts. In each extract, you'll hear health professionals talking about aspects of their work. For questions 31 to 42, choose the answer A or B or C, which fits best according to what you hear. Complete your answers as you listen. Now look at extract 1. This is the complete information regarding part C. Now here is about, so this is about part C, and this is about part C1, extract 1. You hear a talk on suicide prevention by a social researcher. Name is Mary Todd. Is a female. You now have 90 seconds. That is your limit. Afterwards, you break your head, you will not get time, because you will be carried away by the flood which is going to sweep you away. Be careful. And the questions are 31 to 36, 6 questions only. And what are you supposed to do? You now have 90 seconds to do what? Some useless fellows, what they will do? They'll see this side, they'll see this side, they'll see what is that person doing, where is the examiner, where is the question paper, here and there they will see. 90 seconds, valuable, precious. They don't know what to do. They don't have discipline. They don't know what to do. Now you have 19 seconds. And it is silence before the beep. What should I do? You'll see this side, what this fellow is doing, what that fellow is doing, what that fellow is doing. Backside, anybody is there? Can I turn the head? Where is the examiner? Can I copy from the next person? Stupid people. Common senseless fellows. He is telling you here, you hear a talk on suicide prevention by social researcher Mary Todd. You now have 90 seconds. What to do with these 90 seconds? And how many questions? 90 seconds and 6 questions. 90 seconds and 6 questions. 90 divided by 6 is equal to 15 seconds for each question. Planning, preparation, presentation. Where is your planning? He's telling you to plan. He's telling you to prepare yourself. What is going to happen now? Be ready, sharpen your sword and be ready. From a distance, watch. The horn is, the trumpet is not blown. The enemy is on the other side. He's going to throw whatever it is. Judge what you have to do. Look at the people. When the trumpet blows, you have to attack. Nothing less than a war. You have 90 seconds now. In this 90 seconds, before the trumpet blows, you have to watch everything. Don't see where are the strong people. See where is the weak people. Where are the weak people? Go and attack them. You should judge what is weak. What is strong? Be avoiding them. For example, a strong person is there, avoid them. Weak person is there, go and hit them. Because here your life will be saved. Here you may be killed. So here, before dying, you go and kill 10 people and then go and attack that fellow. You kill first 10 people. So this is called division of labor. So those who are weak, okay, they will attack weaker people. Those who are strong, they will attack less strong people, like that. So according to the levels, they will attack. So remember that. So here you're planning 90 seconds, 6 questions. I'm not joking, okay? I'm not joking. This is called, you know, the movie. You make a movie. You make a movie, then they say afterwards, after the movie is finished, behind the scenes. The making of the movie, they'll say. And what happens behind, they will tell. This is what I'm telling you. Behind the screen. Behind the screen. What happened, what should happen, I'm telling you. Before audio starts, what you have to do, I'm telling you. 90 seconds for 60 questions. 90 divided by 6 is equal to 15 minutes. That means each question 15 minutes. 15 minutes for each question. Try to understand that. So there are 4 parts. 4 parts. So now what you can do is, first one is question number 31, 1 line. A, B, C. 4, tetradent. 4. 1 is the question and 3 options. 4. So take it 4. Take 1 extra. 5. Don't take only 4. Take 1 extra. 5. Because some options may need extra time. So take 5. That means you are mentally ready. Even if difficulty is there, you can handle that. I'm not joking here. I'm telling you what is what. How you have to be ready with this one. You may be thinking, I'm wasting your time. No. You have to sharpen your axe. You have to sharpen your axe. You have to sharpen your sword. You have to sharpen your arrows. You have to sharpen your knife. You have to sharpen your weapons before you go and cut down another tree, or cut down another neck, or cut down another shoulder, whatever it is. You have to be sharpening your axe. Be wise, because it becomes blunt with every blow. You are felling down a tree. You are felling down a tree. How many blows will it get? So what happens now? This axe gets blunt. So afterwards, you have to sharpen. If you use the same axe, you will need more time to fell down the tree. And you will need more strength. And you will need more time and more blows. Everything is more. So this is called sharpening your axe. Now, so 15 seconds for each question. 15 seconds for each question. I'm telling you, yeah, I'm a teacher trainer. Okay, I teach teachers how to teach these things. So it will be easy for you now. So what I'm telling you is, so 4 parts. Question, 3 options. So let us give extra. So 5 will take 5. 5 parts. So 15 seconds for each question. So 4 plus 1, 5. So 3 seconds for each one. So for this one, 3 seconds. 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 And 3 seconds, why? To find the correlation between these things. Correlation. Reduce, down. Bring down, down. Minimize, down. The relation is down. Negative, 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 negative. For what? For positive. New cases bring down means positive. New cases or problems, reduce problems means positive advantage. Try to understand. This is negative. Reduce is negative. Bring down is negative. Minimize is negative. That means something is pulled down, reduced, reduce. Something is more, you have to reduce. Something is more, bring down. Something is maximum, this is minimize. Try to understand. In 1 second, you can understand like this. So in the first second, we have underlined the words. Second, 3 seconds, we have underlined A. Third, underline B. Fourth, underline. So 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3. Then what are the other 3 seconds for? To integrate these 4, to knit a setting, a pattern between these things. First one is focusing on cases. Second one is focusing on attempts. Third one is area. Third one is minimize the attempts by the suicide. Minimize the attempts by the suicide. What is this? I don't even understand the question. Then what you will understand then? Minimize the attempts of suicide. Minimize the attempts by the suicidal. By the suicidal what? Noun is missing. Okay, fine. Forget it. There may be some errors because many material may not be that particularly authentic because all are not prepared by the OET. Okay. So, understand. So, Mary is describing the purpose. What is the purpose? Now, in the audio, he will say goal, target, expectation, achievement, accomplishment. Write down the synonyms. Don't just blindly wait for me. Write down. I cannot write everything. Afterwards, you can go to the YouTube video and you can write down also. Keep your pencil and paper ready in front of you. Because I'm not joking here. The word purpose only will not come there. Maybe if somebody has prepared this one, ordinary person has prepared this paper, definitely purpose only will be there. Here also purpose, because he did not change the things. Okay. The purpose of secondary suicide prevention is as. So purpose. Secondary suicide prevention. That means primary suicide, they attempted, failed. Second time they may also attempt. So prevention of second attempt. Try to understand. Try to understand the question. Somebody already attempted suicide for the first time. That is primary suicide attempt. And failed in that one, and somehow he was saved. And now he may try again. So that is secondary suicide attempt. So prevention of that one. What is the purpose behind secondary suicide prevention? Try to understand that one very clearly. For showing you this answer, it will take just 30 seconds. I will tell this one, this one, this one. But how to get the answer is more important. Giving you a fish and say, get lost, is very easy for me. But teaching you is fishing. I need lot of pain to explain you everything. I have to take you to the ocean deep, then I have to show you everything. You come to me, give me a fish, I can give you a fish, and I say, get lost, finished. Temporary solution. I don't want temporary solution, I want permanent solution. That is why I'm taking pains to explain permanent solution for you. So what you have to do is purpose. What are the synonyms of purpose? Goal, target, accomplishment, achievement, end result. So all these are prevention, avoiding, refraining, restraining, restricting, prohibiting. Afterwards, if you ask me, I will not remember. In the flow, you know, because when you are on fire, no, you will not know how much strength will come. Mind will be fully involved. That time automatically it comes as if somebody has taken power over you. That will come automatically because you are mad in the subject. That is the depth you have to go. When you are about to die, When somebody is going to kill you, that sort of, courage from where it will come, we don't know. You will kill, you will fight, you will be ready to fight with a person who is even 10 times more powerful than you. That is called frenzy. Frenzy. You'll be as if you're charged, you'll be shivering with power, uncontrollable power. That's the power you have to get here. Now, this is my exam. You'll be doing those exams there, but this is my exam. I'm doing the exam now. How the words are coming to me? If you ask me normally, then I have to think. But when I'm going into that, automatically the words will come like that one, just like that one. Now, if you ask me what are the words that you told for prevention, I will not even remember. That is called flow, flow, flow. Be in the flow. I'm not understanding, sir. No problem. You will understand. Nobody can run on the first day. Faiga, you are a baby. Okay, first start crawling. Okay. First start crawling. Some things you can get, that's enough. At least when I'm speaking, no worries, everything you'll understand. So now I'm going to ask you one thing. Option A is in-depth understanding of one listening passage. In-depth understanding of one listening passage, or B, superficial explanation of multiple listening passages. Now read this one before answering. Your option is A or B. Give me your option. But be mindful, think twice before answering. Okay? Think twice before answering. Submit your answers. I'm ready for both because I'm going to make two groups. Who are lazy, I'll give the quality they want. Who are active, I'll give the quality they want. So lazy people come in the morning. Okay. Lazy people come in the morning. Active people who want to be powerful come now, 6 o'clock every day. One day reading, one day listening. One day reading, one day listening. Right. If your choice is A, stay here. If your choice is B, relax now, come in the morning session. Because I'll give just like that way. Fine. Yes. So, now let's come here. I will not change. I will not change because I know what is the best for my children. You are my children. I'm your mother. I know what is the best for you. So I'll give you best, the best. Nothing less and nothing more. The best. Because I am not building you, I'm building myself. Because you will spread my name to others. Okay? So I cannot do injustice to myself. That's what I'm telling you very clearly. So, Mary describes the purpose of secondary suicide prevention is as. As means, write down, similar to, is equal to. So, in a nutshell, synonymous to, meaning, explanation. As means, he is as good as me, means like, same to same, similar, likewise, no difference, equal. Write down. Write down. That is what you will hear there. Because that is the clue word. Now we know that reduce means down. Bring down means down. Minimize means down. Okay. These are all 3 pointers pointing down. That means from top to down. They're already up, they're coming down. Number of cases are more, so reduce. The attempts in an area, suicidal attempts in an area are more, so bring them down. The attempts by the suicidal doesn't sound fine. The attempts by an individual, that is fine. Suicidal, he wants to say individual, but he represented in a wrong way, suicidal. The person who is conducting suicide is not suicidal. Okay. Suicidal tendencies, that is an adjective, that's not a noun. Individual is a noun, but suicidal is not a noun. Okay. Minimize the attempts by the suicidal, no, by the individual. For example, one person is there, he is taking 5 attempts, 6 attempts, 7 attempts. You know, suicidal attempts. Many people are going suicidal attempts. They don't know whether they are ready. Today, one student asked me, very dear student, I like her very much. Okay. She asked me, sir, shall I go for the exam, sir? I'm little scared, sir. I'm worried, sir. Okay. Before only I tell, be careful. Before booking only I tell, be careful. It's suicide attempt. First attempt now, finished, okay. Next attempt, don't take that suicidal attempt again. Learn from the experience. Going for the exam without proper preparation and practice is a suicidal attempt. You are going to kill your wisdom. You are going to damage your name, tarnish your. You understand? You are going to tarnish your quality. Nobody is supposed to write anything on the chat box. Nobody. I'll just remove them on the Samsung SM. No way you are supposed to write. It's my mistake. Actually, I did not disable. Please, no one is permitted to write anything on the chat box, because remember, the screen is for everyone. Okay? If I see anybody writing anything on the screen, I'll remove them from, without my permission, you cannot write anything. And Samsung, good thing, I came to know that you are still Samsung. It's not Samsung. I don't want Samsung. I don't want Nokia. I don't want iPhone. I don't want anything. Please write your name there. Please write your name there. I want people, I want students. I don't want phones to learn here. Please. So because you have tried to attempt on writing there, I was reminded that you are coming without a name. I will not permit anybody to come with a phone name. Change your name or send your name. No problem. You don't know the rules and regulations of this platform. It's okay. You did not commit any blunder. You did not commit any mistake. It's okay. Now you know, no? Next time be careful. And whenever you're coming, come with names, please. Right. So reduce, bring down, minimize. So these are called as pointers. These questions are useful everywhere. What are the pointers? First one is upward pointers. These are called as pointers. You should learn. Okay. You should learn these things. There are pointers. This is called trend. Write down somebody who is there. Whom can I trust? The most important lecture I'm going to, series of lectures I'm going to start. Whom can I trust? They will write. Yes, make notes. All of you make notes. All of you make notes. Okay. I am myself making the notes. Clear. All drawings. Okay. Yeah, I'm making the notes here. First one is, these are called trends. Trends, I'm going to show you now. There are three types of trends. One is increasing trend, that is it. Second one is standard trend. It's gone a little up. Standard trend. There is no increase, there is no decrease. This is called a plateau. No increase, no decrease. This is called a standard. Then there is another trend called a decreasing trend. So trends are of three types. Your questions will be based on these things. This question is talking about the decreasing trend. Sometimes increasing, decreasing, and normal. Three things will be given. That's a different. The question is on the trends. But he's telling here the question is not, the question is on the trends, but what trends decreasing regarding which one? That is he's asking. Specific. So these are called the trends. If you can understand these trends, you can attempt all the questions related to trends. The trends. Okay. This is question related to trends. The first one is increasing trend. The first one is increasing trend. This is the increasing trend. And next one is standard trend. Standard trend. Next one is decreasing trend. So these are the three trends you have to learn. Something will increase, or something will never change, or something will decrease. When you say something is increasing, that means it is less and it is increasing. It will increase only if it is less. Read between the lines. Read between the lines. It is increasing, that means it is going from less to high. So increasing may be like different words. Enhancing, progressing, surging, growing, progressing, multiplying. So like that, adding. So like that. Standard trends is remains the same, saturated, stagnant, plateau, no change, standardized, stabilized, unchanged. So these are some words for standard. These words you will be listening. I am not telling about one question. I'm not talking about one question. Taking this one question, I'm explaining all the things related to trends. And the third one is a decreasing trend. What do you mean by decreasing trend? Something is high level and it is decreasing and come to low level. The level of water, okay, coffee. So I start the class with from here. The coffee level is still here. And then slowly, it will decrease. At the end of the class, it will be down. So from high level, it is going to low level. That is called decreasing. Try to understand that. He will not say decreasing. Earlier it was more, and therefore action is taken, finished. They will not say decreased. There are more cases of suicidal attempts, and therefore we are planning to take action. Means what? To bring it down. That's understood. He will not tell decrease. He will say there are more number of cases, we are taking action. That means what? Read between the lines. They're taking action to reduce these more cases and make it less number of cases. Be sure. So this is the point. This is the point. You should remember this. This is called the trends. I'm taking the photo and afterwards you can make notes. So I'm putting it here. The trends. That is the trends. So learn these trends and apply. I have given you synonyms also of everything. The goal. So here it is. Now try to analyze this here. Try to analyze this point here. Take your pencil and you say here, this is decreasing. Down arrow. And this is down arrow. And this is also down arrow. So all are decreasing. So there is no problem. This is called commonality. So reducing, bringing down, minimizing is common. So forget about it. Now your ball, you are fielding in the cricket court. Your ball is not reduced because already you know that it is reduction. So you need not focus on that particular word. Reducing the number, reducing the attempts, minimizing the attempts, bring down the attempts. Number of cases means what? Attempts only. That is also attempts. So attempts, the attempts, the attempts, the attempts. Now another point here is, now you try to understand how to eliminate. I'm showing you the elimination technique. The attempts. The attempts means what? You know very clearly. The attempts, common. Now, the number means the number of attempts only. So this is also eliminated. The attempts means number, the attempts means number, the number means attempts. So everything is common. So that is also not important here. He's also asking about statistics. Write down. Number means what? Number means figures, values, data, statistics, values, data, ratios, proportions. Occurrences, happenings, So these are all the synonyms of this. Now if you see, of is a preposition. That means it is unnecessary for us. In, unnecessary for us. By, unnecessary. Because focus on nouns, adjectives and verbs only. Focus on nouns, adjectives and verbs. So these are eliminated. These are danger signals. You don't waste your time those things. Okay. Next one. And is an article. The is an article. They are also not needed. Eliminate. So now everything is common. Remove. Now what you have to focus on? New cases. Is he talking about new cases? Or is he talking about a specific area? Or is he talking about the individual attempts? Individual attempts. Is he talking about new cases? Isn't it? Is it bothered about the cases, new cases? Or particular area? Or particular individual? New cases? Or area? Or an individual? Try to understand. New cases. Old cases are there. No, we are not. New cases are coming up. So your mind should be ready for new cases. You should know what you have to catch. What you are expecting. You have to be ready for these words, not anything else. What is the key or operating word? Operating word. You have a lock. If you put a key, that is key is okay, but key is not important. Operation, turning the key is the operation. You put the key, the door will not open. Okay, there are 3 keys. You put all the 3 keys, first key, second key, third key, it will not open. You have to operate it, turn the key. Then only it will work there. So how are you going to make it operational? Okay. New means latest. Write down. Because you will never go to the dictionary and learn. I know that very clearly. So at least when somebody is telling, write down. Go to the ant, you sluggard. That means lazy fellow. Go to the ant, it will teach you wisdom. Okay. I'm talking about lazy fellows. You are definitely not lazy fellows. I know that. Because you are working hard. Okay. They will never learn. Those fellows leave it. So, what I'm telling you, new cases, latest, novel, okay, recent, present. These are the words for new cases. Next one, area, region, location, division, sector, state, town. These are the words for country, continent. These are areas only. Continent, country, state, district, city, town, village, location, site, area, division. All this related to area. Everything should strike your mind. Individual, person, patient. So these are the words for them. So you have to be ready for these words. They are ready for these words. They are there. So this is called elimination. Eliminate the commonality factor. Commonality factor. What are common? Reduce, bring down, minimize, common. Remove. The number, the attempts, the attempts. The attempts. How many attempts? 5 attempts. The number, how many? 5. The attempts, how many? 5. So all it is same. The number, what number? 5. The attempts, how many attempts? 5. The attempts, how many attempts? 5. Finish. It's all that's one of the same. Right. So this is the way how you have to understand. That's very clear. Okay. Now. Right. Now we are going to the points. One question is enough. Standard, solid. All these questions, whenever you get, you can answer them. If you get this question anywhere, you'll definitely remember me and you'll have a smile on your face. Because you now have perfect idea about this type of questions. Okay. Now I'm picking you there. Yes, thank you, Sergeant. I really appreciate you. Someone opened the camera. Okay, now it's closed. Samsung, I asked you for your name. Can you please? I don't forget, okay? Name, please. Name, please. I'll give you 3 chances. Within 3 chances, you don't give your name. That means afterwards you cannot join my sessions anytime. Okay. That's it. You are my student, so you are attending my session. I'm giving you a chance. Just give your name so that I will know you by the name. Right. So, don't open your videos, anybody, and anybody is opening your video, you can just directly call me on the phone. Or call them directly, message them in the group so that they will be aware. Please. Now, yeah. Right. All of you give your attendance, write your names there. All the regular students, write your names there. Yeah. Okay. This is the question. Number 31. So, this is the question here. I already shown you. I already shown you the question. This is the question. Very tough, actually. But once you understand the point, it will be very easy for you. And you will not miss the answer here at any cost. So you are going to talk about new cases, not old cases. A particular area, not other areas. By the individual, not others as a group. only individual. So one person is taking 5 attempts. So how to reduce that 5 attempts to 2? Because again and again he will be taking, so 5, 6, 7, 10 attempts. Someday he will definitely die. So how to minimize the attempts of an individual? That means individually dealing with individuals. So this is the point.
Part C. In this part of the test, you'll hear 2 different extracts. In each extract, you'll hear health professionals talking about aspects of their work. For questions 31 to 42, choose the answer A, B, or C, which fits best according to what you hear. Complete your answers as you listen. Now look at Extract 1. Extract 1. Questions 31 to 36. You now have 90 seconds to read questions 31 to 36.
It is important to realise that 83% of people who commit suicide or attempt suicide have had contact with a doctor within a year of their death, and up to 66% of people who commit or attempt suicide have had such contact within a month of their death. Therefore, with better prevention techniques, these figures could be reduced. We can divide suicide prevention into 3 categories, which are primary, secondary, or tertiary. Secondary suicide prevention aims to decrease the likelihood of a suicide attempt in high-risk patients. Tertiary suicide prevention occurs in response to completed suicides and attempts to diminish suicide in a particular geographical area or in a particular age group. I would now like to look at secondary suicide prevention in more detail. Secondary suicide prevention is particularly important, but not always given the attention that it deserves, in part because research into secondary prevention is only just starting to be applied to clinical practice. Now, from a clinical perspective, suicide is often difficult to predict due to its complex nature. The 3 major risk factors that contribute to suicidal behaviour are biological, psychological, and proximal stresses, which are recent events that can lead to increased suicide risk. Firstly, there are biological risk factors for suicide, which include...
Yeah. So you have got the point. So now what you can do is, okay. So when I tell you to submit, I'll count down. At a time you submit your answer, not one by one. So submit your response when I count down. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. Okay, so that's it, finished. Right. So now let us check the answer. Okay, but before checking the answer, height floating. Print screen. Yeah. So here it is. Okay. This is question number 31. Question number 31. Right. Now here we have the answers. So now we are going to check our answers. A, B, or C. Focus, attention, concentration, techniques, and strategies. See, all I have already explained you. What you have to focus, what you have to eliminate, everything I have already explained you. Focus, attention, concentration, techniques, and strategies. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to pass the screen for a second because I'm going to feed the answer. Okay. Yeah. So yes. So I have given you the resume screen option. So copy post a link so you can check your answer there. Go and check. You'll be very happy if you get the correct answer. Copy message link. Yeah. Yes. So you might have got the answer already. Why are you writing Rakesh Tomar? Don't write here. Everyone has seen there. Na? Don't show that here. I could have given here directly. Na? Okay. I would have given here directly. So what you have got the answer, you need not post here. Okay. No problem. No need to say sorry. It's not. You did not do anything serious, offensive. No problem. Okay. Now coming to the point, that is how it is. I will show you here. So, right. That may also be wrong. What you showed also may be wrong. Here, the right answer I'm going to show you now. So here it is. So this is the answer. But all of you go and tick the answer there. Learn because many times I'm going to give you. Don't be lazy. Okay. Go and tick the answer here. So 6 students only answered. What about the other 10? Go and take the answer, because every time I'll give you a lot of questions like this. Okay, you can try practice every time. Even when I'm giving many questions here, you can learn them on your own. Okay, so yes, you can click them there. Right, now coming to the point, I'm showing you the answer here. Yeah, the answer is C. C is the answer. 31 is C. Okay, 31 is C. That is minimize the attempts by the suicidal, no, by the individual. Okay. Okay, 31 C. C is the right answer. C is the right answer. So now let me see how many of you have given the correct answer. Oh my God. That is okay. Even after I have explained, you did not understand. Okay. So then see how much tough it is. Okay. Now I'll show you why it was tough. He told about secondary, then he told of primary, secondary, tertiary. Primary, secondary, and tertiary. Then he said secondary, then last he said tertiary. First he said secondary, then he said tertiary. Okay, I'm going to show you that one also. Don't think that I'm not able to show. I will show you why you lost the answer. I know different things. Okay, so the answer is C, and majority of the students who gave the right answer, let me check. Shehla Bashir. Very good. I'm happy, Shehla, you got the right answer. Maimuna got the right answer. Yeah, I want to talk to them now. Shehla from Pakistan, now in Saudi Arabia. Shehla, can you unmute, please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Did you get a lottery mark, or were you sure about it? Or did you remember the attempt which you have done earlier? Or what exactly
No,
it is?
no. No, actually, I did not remember the attempt. First time I have done this one, sir. But
Very good.
as you said, focus on this last part, the 3 part. So the first was not there. Second, she talked about what is secondary suicidal. She did not say the purpose. So in the last, it was not direct answer, but there was like the individual, because they are coming multiple time, even 1 month before suicidal to the doctor. They are visiting. So from there, I got C.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for your response. I really appreciate. Next, Maimuna. Maimuna. Dr. Maimuna.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
was that a lottery, or did you earlier do it? Or what you tell me about your, because nobody is better to judge about yourself, and you are a model for the others because you are a doctor. Okay.
Yes,
Come on, tell me.
sir. Actually, after your explanation, I came to know that how to choose the answer. So it is my first time. I also heard this first time. It was between the lines we can listen that she mentioned about the option C. So it was very clear.
Okay, fine. Right. Now I'm going to give you my explanation. My explanation will be solid. My explanation will be solid because I will show you with the proofs. Because these are students too, one doctor and one nurse from Pakistan. But that is not, I cannot convince it as a solid because they cannot give definite example because of this, because I will put everything on the board here. I'll put the audio also on the board. I'll put the question already I have put. Now I'm going to go bring the audio in front of you. How can you bring audio in front of me? Yes, you can read the audio now. You can read the audio now. Let us see that, how we are going to read the audio. I will not teach you 100 examples, okay? I will not teach you 100 examples. Remember that. So if I show you like this, you will understand what sort of precautions you will take for these mistakes. Out of so many students, 2 students only got the right answer. How can we eliminate these mistakes? Many people say, we went to the exam, we wrote everything nicely, we are confident that we'll get the exam. But on the exam day, they will blame the OET. They did not give us marks. They are making money like that. This is the proof. This is more than OET for you. The official proof I have given you in front of your eyes. So understand the difficulty level of C. Understand the difficulty level of the C. Don't play the fool with your own practice. Don't play the fool with your own practice. Try to know your mistake, understand your ability or capability, and then try to understand that you need to practice more. And learning style transformation. Okay, right. Transforming learning styles, not lifestyles. Transforming learning styles. Whatever your learning style is wrong. Whatever, because this is the first time. It's little bit difficult. Even after my explanation, it will be difficult for you. Okay, right. Next time I'm going to explain you. So you are going to get that one very clearly. Oh, this audio is not there. Okay, right. This audio collection, I did not provide. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Get this link. How to get this link. Copy as path. Okay. Right. Okay, fine. So I'll get that back later. So now what you have to see is, let me explain you. I'll pause and because we don't have the audio for this one script now. So, okay. Now I'm going to show you before this one. Okay, the same thing I'll apply here, and I'll pause and play and pause and play, and I'll take you there.
Part C. In this part of the test, you'll hear two different
It is important to realise that 83% of people who commit suicide or attempt suicide have had contact with a doctor within a year of their death, and up to 66% of people who commit or attempt suicide have had such contact within a month of their death. Therefore, with better prevention techniques, these figures could be reduced. We can divide suicide prevention into three categories, which are primary, secondary, or tertiary. Secondary suicide prevention aims to decrease the likelihood of a suicide attempt in high-risk patients. Tertiary suicide prevention occurs in response to...
He's talking about a patient. A patient. Okay. A patient. Number of attempts in a high-risk patient. A high-risk patient will do number of times. He's very problematic. He will do any number of times. There is the question. Because secondary suicide prevention. We are not bothered about the primary. We are not bothered about where you have to catch the ball. That particular time you are not ready. And you lost the answer. You are waiting for everything. I told you already in the beginning itself. See here, when I explained you, it was very clear there. When I explained you, it was very clear there. What is the purpose? I explained you well in advance. So what is it that you have to focus? You are talking about secondary suicide. Why are you bothered when that secondary suicide did not come? Why are you listening? Ignore it. Ignore it. There is nothing there. It is all garbage. When this secondary suicide name comes, you have to be attentive. There you have to listen. Now, what is this, sir? You are saying hearing and listening. What is the difference? There's a lot of difference. There's a lot of difference. First, like to understand what is listening test. You should know when to listen and when to hear. What, sir? Listening and hearing. What is this? That is the difference. You have to judge when to hear it. Before, he talked about suicidal tendencies in general. Okay, you should know that secondary, I told you, secondary means primary, secondary, tertiary, finished. Primary, then comes a secondary, then comes a tertiary. Tertiary means what? Primary means he did not commit the suicide, but he may commit the suicide. Secondary means a person is already done, second time he is going to do. Tertiary means above all these things. Second time again he is going to do. Primary means initially. Secondary, primary he did not talk about. He did not say anything regarding. He said, we can study the purpose in three different steps. Primary, secondary, and tertiary. Till then you need not worry. Primary, then immediately he told secondary, Then he said tertiary. Once you told secondary, then you have to be ready now. Now be ready. Tertiary finished. Now he's going to talk about that one. So either he will talk primary first, then secondary, then tertiary. But primary he did not tell because that may be important. So he started with secondary. Why are you not ready for that secondary? Because you thought that maybe primary will come. At that particular time, when he said primary, secondary, tertiary, you should be ready. There should be fire in you. Because there he is going to tell the answer. Okay? There, be ready. If you are not ready, you will miss the answer. Till now, answer is not there. Okay? Answer is not there. Now, after this one, answer is not there. At the right time, you listen from beginning to ending, there is no use. It is 0% of benefit. All your energy you used from listening from beginning to ending. No need. I know what is going to come. He is going to tell divisions, primary, secondary, tertiary. That's all. Till he brings these three divisions, I will not even bother about it. I'll just, okay, come on, tell all your nonsense. Tell, no problem, I'm waiting for answer. I want what I want, that tone, catch it. 1 second before, you close your hand, the ball will hit here and fall down. 1 second late, the ball will hit here and fall down. Correct second, you can catch it. You can catch the ball, correct second. 1 second before, if you close, the pen will hit here and fall down because already closed. 1 second later, you already, ball went off. Right time. You are just blindly looking at everything. How will you get the answer? Now, be ready. When he says primary, there are 3 divisions. Then you should know that. He has already told secondary. Secondary, very secondary. Secondary means before that secondary. Compare. Reduces means increases. Reduces means higher to lower. Imagine. Secondary. Secondary. Very secondary. Secondary to what? Primary. After secondary, what? Tertiary. Primary school, secondary school, tertiary school. Primary school 1 to 5. Secondary school 6 to 10 or 12, senior secondary 11 and 12, and tertiary university. Don't you know these things? He's testing you that thing. Who wants your answer? That's the point. If you can understand that one, then you will know where to stop and where to catch. Huh? Writing 5, 6 times, 7 times exam OET is not greatness. Oh, I spent 3 lakhs for OET. I spent 3 years for OET. That is all nonsense, rubbish. That is not great. Okay. Single attempt, that is great. Learn. 1 blow, finished. OET should die. It should not remain alive in your life. You should be the victor, not OET. Yes. Now again I am playing the answer.
It is important to realize that 83% of people who commit suicide or attempt suicide have had contact with a doctor within a year of their death, and up to 66% of people who commit or attempt suicide have had such contact within a month of their death. Therefore, with better prevention techniques, these figures could be reduced.
Preventive techniques.
We can divide suicide prevention into 3 categories, which are primary, secondary, or tertiary. Secondary suicide prevention aims to decrease the likelihood of a suicide attempt in high-risk patients. Tertiary suicide prevention occurs in response to completed suicides and attempts to diminish suicide in a particular geographical area or in a particular
Yeah. Now it is very clear. When he said secondary, then diminish, reduce the number of attempts in high risk patients. Where is patients here? Is it A or B or C? First one is cases, statistics. Cases means number of statistics, that's all. Okay. And area, new cases, new. He's only talking about new, not old. But here, in a particular patient coming again and again, the number of in an individual. First one is new cases. Second one is cases in an area. Third one is cases in the individual life of an individual. All are same. First one is cases. Second one is also cases. Third one is also cases. But first one is talking about new cases. Second one is talking about cases in an area. Third one is talking about the cases in an individual. Patients. Try to understand that one. So there you should be ready for listening. Now relax. The last time, consolidation. Consolidation. What do you mean by consolidation? Let me tell you now. Let Cambridge Dictionary tell you what is the meaning of the word consolidation. Because I cannot explain you in simple terms. Consolidation is a very high word. Consolidate. Consolidate is a very high word. Okay? Right. Consolidation means the process of becoming or being made stronger and more certain. Means make your answer to be strong. Nothing can break you. You can become perfect. That is what I'm saying. Consolidation of your wisdom. Right. Now the question is here.
It is important to realise that 83% of people who commit suicide or attempt suicide have had contact with a doctor within a year of their death, and up to 66% of people who commit or attempt suicide have had such contact within a month of their death. Therefore, with better prevention techniques, these figures could be reduced. We can divide suicide prevention into 3 categories, which are primary, secondary, or tertiary. Secondary suicide prevention aims to decrease the likelihood of a suicide attempt in high-risk patients. Tertiary suicide prevention occurs in response to completed suicides and attempts to diminish suicide in a particular geographical area or in a particular age group. I would now like to look at secondary suicide prevention in more detail. Secondary suicide.
So that's very clear now for you. That's very clear. So you should know when you should start listening and when you should stop listening. From the beginning to the ending, you are listening. What is the need? Huh? What is the need? Reading and listening are similar. You need not read. I tell you, don't read everything. Study. Now, what is the difference between study and read? Reading means like a story from beginning to ending. Nonsense, like small children you are reading. That is nonsense. Don't read. Study. Expert. Like, I'll give you an example. I'll take one person. Okay. Let me take one nurse as an example and one doctor as an example. What is called style? What is called style? What is listening and what is hearing? What is reading and what is studying? I'll tell you the example here. Now let us take Rajya Lakshmi. Unmute, please. It should blow your minds now. Rajya Lakshmi, all your minds, it will be blown. Rajya Lakshmi, are you at duty?
No, sir.
Are you at duty? Is it okay?
No, sir. Give chance to this.
Okay. If you are not okay, you can mute it back. Okay. Then who is available? Neha Banu. Unmute.
Hello, sir.
Neha Manu, I'm going to ask you a question, okay?
Yes, sir.
There are three nurses in a hospital. One is Simon, one is Peter, and one is Neha. Are you able to understand? Say yes.
Yes, sir.
Simon has 1 week experience. Peter has 1 year experience. Neha has 10 years of experience. Now suddenly an accident patient came with blood and everything. Now Simon will say, he doesn't know anything, his hands will shiver. His hands will shiver. He'll look at this, he'll look at the Peter, he'll look at Neha, he'll look at the doctor, he'll look at the patient. He doesn't know what to do. He's sweating everything. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
When you were 1 week nurse, was that not your condition?
Yes, sir.
That's it. Now, Peter is 1 year nurse. Peter is 1 year nurse. Then this patient came. Immediately, Peter, what he will do? He will rush to the stretcher, take the stretcher there, put the body on the stretcher, take him into the operation theater. And then suddenly he says, he will call Simon and say, Simon, push this stretcher and keep it in the operation theater. I will go. No, I will take him to the operation theater. You go and call the senior nurse, call the doctor, tell everyone. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
That is the command of Peter. Now, Neha has 10 years experience. He will be very cool and composed. Now, this Peter was also panicked a little. But Neha will not be panicked. She'll relaxedly say, Mr. Peter, take this stretcher. Okay, I'm making the arrangements. Operation, surgery room, operation, cleaning, everything I'm cleaning. So I want everything to be done there and put everything ready. And Simon cannot do all these things. 1 week patient, what? 1 week nurse, what he will do? Simon, go and call the doctor. He'll be there. Tell him to come urgently here. Tell him my name. And the senior nurse has called. There's an emergency patient. Give all the information to the doctor and summon him immediately. And by the time doctor comes, everything is ready. And you will check Peter has done everything properly or not. Everything is ready. Yes or no? You will clean the body. You will all these things. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That is what it is. That is called the level of perfection.
Yes, sir.
So what I'm telling, yeah, you can mute now back.
Okay, sir.
Suddenly somebody listens to this one, they will do like how everyone does. They'll start reading from the beginning to the ending because they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They're question mark. They look towards others, what to do like that. Because they don't know what to do. Yes. Half knowledge people, they try to do something, this, that one. But an expert will be relaxed there. They'll be relaxed there. They'll do everything perfectly because they know what to do, when to do, why to do. For example, until he said prevention, purpose is prevention. Prevention of secondary suicide. Purpose is prevention. Purpose is prevention and secondary suicide. On the title, you can see here, first question paper. Prevention is the key word. Prevention of what? Secondary suicide. Purpose is prevention. Purpose of prevention of secondary suicide. Purpose of prevention of secondary suicide. So the main purpose is prevention of secondary suicide is as what? So until prevention comes, I will wait for the prevention. Actually, this was a very easy question because everything is straightforward. Nothing here and there. The word prevention is as it is. Okay. He did not say control or reduce or anything there. Okay. Take action on. Nothing they told. Directly the word prevention is told. Secondary suicide, you told everything is there. Then you start listening. Then you will be ready for what? Next word. First, you should be ready for the word prevention. Once prevention, then the next one is purpose is prevention. Prevention of what? Once the word prevention comes, then you have to be ready for secondary suicide. Suicide we know already. Secondary. So primary will be there, secondary will be there, tertiary. When secondary comes, you should be ready. That time you will start listening. Till now you will start hearing. Till now, when prevention word came, then you should get ready. Then when secondary, that means you are totally ready for the answer. Because answer is only there. Before that one, there is no answer. Once the secondary is gone and the next one, tertiary is come, again the answer is not there. Before prevention, no answer. After the tertiary, no answer. From prevention and say between prevention and tertiary is the answer. There, you should be all ears. You must not miss. I hope you understood where to start listening. Now, I'm going to tell you what is listening and hearing, the difference. Because you don't know. Now, silence was there. At that particular time, there was a car horn, honking, beep. Okay. You were not ready for that. But still it went into your ears. There is fan sound going on. You can hear it, but you will not listen to it. Now, what is the difference between hearing and listening? Hearing happens automatically because you have ears. Hearing is external. It goes into directly. From outside, it will go inside. Even if you don't want, even in your sleep also, hearing happens. Hearing automatically happens. Hearing happens unintentionally. Hearing happens unintentionally. Even if you don't want to hear, you will hear. That's it. Then what is listening? Listening happens with intention, focus, attention, and concentration. These three things are required: focus, attention, and concentration. So for these things, you apply techniques and strategies. That is what techniques and strategies I have shown you. Already I have shown you techniques and strategies. Focus, attention, and concentration you should have. These are the three things which are very important. And take this FACTS: focus, attention, concentration, techniques, and strategies. Facts. FACTS: focus, attention, concentration, techniques, and strategies. These are the 5 things you have to use. So, with all your mind, heart, and soul, or heart, soul, and mind, or heart, mind, and soul, whatever it is. If I miss this answer, I'm going to die. I don't want to miss this at any cost, with that rigorous desire to. I should not miss. That is called that is listening. I'll tell you one example. I think you might have been in a busy supermarket, open air supermarket, where everyone is shouting, or you may be in a fully packed bus or fully packed train, or after the movie in the interval, first part of the movie, before the second part of the movie, there is an interval where you go out for snacks, tea. There everybody will be shouting like this, that hero, this is, I want coffee, I want this, hey, coffee, tea, like that. Lot of things, nuisance will be there. At that time, you and your friend, or you and your brother or sister or husband or wife or son or daughter or whatever it is with you, you people are talking. The world is also talking. There you hear all the sounds, but you will not miss what your friend is talking. Word after word. That is listening. Maybe nobody has told you the difference between hearing and listening, but I have told you. What is listening? They did not tell hearing test. This is listening test. You should know when to listen and when to hear. Okay? Be very careful. Be very careful. That you will know only when you apply strategies and techniques. So purpose is prevention. Prevention of secondary source. So first word will come is prevention. Only prevention, then first prevention, second prevention, third prevention. Primary, secondary, tertiary of prevention. Prevention should come first. School. Schools are divided into three groups. Primary school, secondary school, tertiary school. Primary school, secondary school, senior secondary school. So without schools, there is no primary, no secondary, no tertiary, or senior secondary. So first there are number of schools. These schools are divided into three categories: primary schools, secondary schools, tertiary schools. Primary schools are from grade 1 to 5. Secondary schools are from 6 to 10. Senior secondary schools are from 11 to 12. So schools is the main word. Once the school comes, then the division of schools will come. That is primary, secondary, tertiary. Then secondary is the question there. So primary, you need not listen. Tertiary, you need not listen. Before school, you don't listen. After tertiary, you don't want to listen. Finished. The word tertiary comes afterwards, you need not listen. So that is called the compact area of listening. Your answer is there only when after prevention and before tertiary. Because first comes primary, then comes secondary, then only comes tertiary. Order will be maintained. Yes. This is what is learning. There are some people who say, what is Simon sir teaching is wasting our time. This question you have learned now, never again in your lifetime you will not miss these type of questions. Okay? Because I did not explain. I told you all these things, but he did not explain. I am explaining you now. Why you lost your answer, you can understand. Okay? So my question to you is now. Right. I have to remove the fan also so that I can focus on the point, because that sound distracts me. So that is called focus, level of focus. Focus will not be at comfort zone. Okay? You have to sacrifice many things. Right. Now, the question is, are you with me? Are you with me? The meaning is implied. That means, do you agree with me? Is everything fine? Is the subject what I have taught you? Do you agree with me? Is it important or not? So, you are on my side or you are in the opponent's side? who say all this is a waste of time. Okay, was this? The question is A. So first one, what you can say is 0 to 100. Grade, please. 0 to 100. You can grade whatever you want. No problem. Next time when you go to question, okay, analyze these things like this one. So 10 seconds, just grade whatever you want. Even if you say 0%, no problem for me. No problem for me. Just be frank enough to tell all these points. Because otherwise you'll see, in spite of showing everything, many people did, only 2 people got the answer. Only 2 people got the answer. That is the depth of the question. And people don't realize. Without learning this question, they'll go to another test. When you do a test, sit down and sharpen your axe. You did not get these answers, so go sit down and sharpen your axe. That is the point, which is very, 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 very important. Mind you, it's very important. I could have given you this answer in 1 minute. Others, they will give in 1 minute. Because they don't know the depth of the question. They are not experienced people. They just passed OET and they came, they are teaching. And they are teaching Malayalam or Arabic or Punjabi or some other language and finish it off. They don't even know how to convince you people in English. So that's why they think that you are helpless people, and they're trying to help you by translating English into Malayalam or Hindi or Punjabi, and they're explaining you. That means they are thinking that you are dull heads who can never understand. And you people go to them and you start learning with them. That is your headache. That is your problem. Okay. Why they are explaining in some other language? Because they are sure that you cannot understand if they explain in English. First of all, they don't know English to explain. So that is the point. Okay. Right. So now, one question done. So in the same way, try to understand the questions. Try to understand the questions. Now, I explained one question like this. Doesn't mean that all the remaining 5 questions I'll explain like that. Only first question I'll explain like this. Second, third, fourth, fifth, together we'll finish. Okay, that later we'll finish. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, later we'll finish. No hurry, we'll learn. But this much time will not be there because this is the beginning, first slide. So I explained you in detail. Okay, so what's the time? I don't even know what the 8 o'clock. Yeah. 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Yeah, dinner time. Right? Dinner time. So after dinner, I'll get back to you. How many are you with me? How many of you are with me? So after dinner, I'll send the link anytime after dinner, maybe after half an hour, after 45 minutes, after 1 hour, maybe 30 to 60 minutes. Okay. Second phase. We already completed all 6 reading yesterday, 8 reading questions yesterday. Like that, we are completing this thing. So second round. So I explained all the things now. No need to explain this much second time. So maybe 30 minutes minimum to 60 minutes maximum. Okay. So those who are interested, say yes. I'll send you the link personally because, yeah. Now, yes, now I'm going to, where is this? Yeah. Any new students here? Usha, Stresia, Shifa, Lishal, Sangeeta, Sajan, Rubina, Rakesh. Rakesh Kumar is the new candidate. Okay, otherwise everyone is old. Rajalakshmi, Neha, Nasra, Marana, Maimuna, everyone is our regular students. Binsi Mol, very good. Okay. So that's it. So any doctors, only one doctor is there. Yeah. Maimuna. Maimuna.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, first I'll give you a chance, okay, because you're alone here, doctor. Tell me, is this type of lessons good or just polishing and superficially fine? What do you think? Which is the best option?
Sir, this type is good because this prepare us for further question also. So as you say, whenever we get this type of question, we will be ready next time.
So all different types of question, one we understand, that's enough, right? So I'm unmuting for everyone. Yeah. Yeah, do you, out of your experience, Maimuna, out of your experience, you can unmute. I have given unmute.
Yes, sir. Yes,
power
sir.
to you. So after your experience, you have so much experience. After your experience, what can you tell about these classes? Positive or negative or whatever it is.
Yes, sir. So, sir, it is very informative because your main point was what is the difference between the hearing and listening, which I understand now, that when we have to listen and what we have to hear, what we have to ignore. So in that way, we will not miss any answer.
Yes. Okay, next. Right. Rakesh Tomar. Rakesh Tomar. Rakesh. Okay. Tricia.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, only one person among the nurses. Yeah, share your experience.
Sir, as she said earlier, the most biggest difference about listening and hearing, I came to know about it first time. And you explained it in such a simple way and giving so good examples. I was like, yeah, it's true. This is means I never thought about it that there is such a big difference between listening and hearing. And I really didn't knew how to take the answers from while she is saying, because as you said, we are always ready. So that is so wrong, where you have to be ready and get the answer that is the correct point. And this both thing really cleared me and my mind.
Okay, that's fine. So we'll be joining afterwards. I'm hungry, famished. See you again, all of you later. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a nice day. Okay, I'm rushing.